It's your boy BG, and I'm back with another video. If you're not subscribed to the channel, I would appreciate if you do so. Hit the like button and leave a comment on the videos that you like, whether good or bad. In the thumbnail, today we're going to talk about step 3, paying off debt. Paying off debt is the boogeyman that nobody likes to talk about. It can be scary and horrifying at times just knowing that we have this debt. But paying off debt is a very serious thing to do on the road to financial freedom. Now, the first thing you should do is pull a credit check on a place like Experian. I don't want to say too many names because I'm not affiliated with those institutions. But Experian is a good company to get a nice credit check. It's about 90% correct. So pull your credit to see who you owe. Now you can use their team of people to help get your credit back in line, or you can do it yourself. You can call up these companies one by one. You can make arrangements. You can fight things that you think you don't owe, and 9 out of 10 times they will agree with you. They give a little fight, but you got to fight back because your life is on the line. And paying off this credit is essential to having financial freedom. Not just for financial freedom, having good or bad credit affects you when you're buying a car, purchasing a house, even getting a job. A lot of people don't know this. Employers check your credit score to see what type of worker you can or will be if they choose you for the position or job. So credit's just not good for financial freedom. It's good for an array of things. But the most important is financial freedom. Now, with the credit thing, it's important to have some cash and credit because everyone don't have 100 grand to go buy a house or an exotic car. You might want to put down a percentage of money and use your credit to pay for the rest. So credit is very essential when doing things in life on a great scale because great things need credit and money. You just can't go on face value and be like, I'm going to pay you back. It don't work like that. So you really want to think about getting your credit on track and getting to financial freedom. If not, you can skip getting your credit, but it's going to be a lot of brick walls that you run into because people want to know if you're going to pay them back. You can get these online hard loans, but you're going to pay 30, 40%. And by the time the life of the loan, you'll be paid back triple. You borrowed $1,000 over 2 years, you pay back $3,200. There's a lot of people out there who will take a chance with you, take your social security number, and you cannot pay them, but down the road, when you come into money, they'll sue you for court fees, for more interest. $1,000 can cost you $8,000 or $9,000, easy. So really, really, really get your credit score pulled and checked, and fight on it. Call these places up or have Experian or whatever company you use to fight for you. They work for you now because you need your credit. I'm putting emphasis on it. You need to have credit when trying to advance financially in this world, especially the United States. United States, you take a person that come from, just say, India or China. They come here, they got a clean slate to start their credit mission. We go through things, a hardship, and we get foreclosed on or a car repoed. That damages for a lot of years. Sometimes it never leave unless you fight it to get it off your record. So we have to maintain a good credit standing with these companies who we borrow from and people who we owe. If we owe them, let's pay them. At one time, I had horrible credit. My credit score was super low and I had 48 grand in debt. I thought about it like, man, I can make this money and save it, or I can grind up hard and clear my name and have good standing out there with these financial institutions and things of that nature, because having bad credit is like frowned upon in the financial world. So I took about 18 months. I did side jobs. I worked overtime. I sold things that I had purchased previously. I got rid of all liabilities and turned them into good assets because I turned them into cash and I paid that $48,000 off in a year and a half, 18 months. It was hard, but I put my best foot forward and I got it accomplished. So on this road to financial freedom, you have to have good credit. So make sure you get the bank account Make sure you get the emergency fund established. And step 3, pay who you owe. Because I just can't stop saying it, but paying the people you owe is very good to have a good standard with paying this debt off. You got to pay this debt, people. You have to pay this debt if you want to get further. And once you pay this debt, people will throw money at you left and right. I turn money down all the time. Borrowed up to $35,000, borrowed $10,000. One time I borrowed the $5,000 just to see what it was about, and they gave it to me. I had the money within 2 hours of being on the phone telling I'm a state company, discovered that I want a little loan. They sent me $5,000. I paid it back over a year and a half, 2 years, and I paid back like $6,000. But I took that $5,000 and I invested it, so I didn't mind paying it $160 a month to pay the $5,000 off or whatever it was. It was something like one and change. But once you get your credit on point, people will throw money at you, you know. And the first thing you should do is get a little secure credit card, $300 limit. You know, even if you want to go to a bank and put $300 in the bank and borrow against your own money, you can do that too. That's good. Or you can get one of them a low card with a low balance on it, pay it, charge the money up, pay it. Start with like $300 to $500. Don't go too crazy because it can get overwhelming. See, when you use cash, your heart beat crazy. But when you use a credit card, there's no pulse. So you get swipe crazy, swipe crazy, swipe crazy, and you get into a hole where you can't pay it. You mean to pay, but you can't. So what you want to do is get a nice small credit card, start using it, get in good standing with whatever company the credit card is, and you pay them back, and they'll give you more money after 6 months. And within 2 years, your credit rate will be going up, and your credit loan will go up. They have you with a limit of like $10,000 easy, but you got to just apply yourself, and it's not hard. So we got to really, really, really work on these steps to get to financial freedom. We're halfway there. Remember, step 1 is simple banking. Get you an account. Feel good about that. Get you a debit card in your pocket, in your wallet, in your purse. You'll feel good about it. You know, make sure you get that done. Step 2, put your emergency fund of $500 up and put your other fund of $1,000 to the side also. One fund you never touch. One fund is for the rainy days. You know, and this last step right here for this segment is paying off that debt. Let's pay who we owe. Feel proud about paying people, you know. If you owe it, pay it. Even friends, if you owe friends money, pay them or put something down on it. You owe them $500, give them $100. Say, I'm going to get the other $4 to you. Sorry it took so long. Let's get in the habit of paying who we owe, and money will be endless. It really will. Everyone dreams of getting that mansion, and it's attainable. Everyone wants the exotic car. It's attainable. Everyone wants a basket or a boatload of money in the bank. It's attainable. We just have to follow these steps from our heart, not from our eyes or ears. I heard it on this channel today and it sounded good, and then 20 minutes later or 2 days later, we forget about it. Make financial freedom part of your life. Make it a habit. Make it habitual. And I promise you, finances will be around the corner. What you want is around the corner. Things you desire be around the corner is there. It's around the corner now. You just haven't walked around it. And these six steps, they're that walk that you need to get there. And remember, it's not how much you make, it's how much you save. Put some to the side for rainy days. Put some to the side just to build wealth. It's hard building wealth because we want to do what we want with this money so bad. We want to buy the latest Jordans, and we want to buy the latest Chanel bag and Louis Vuitton bag and Gucci bag and the Balenciaga $2,000 sneakers. We want these things. But think about how much money you can put to the side if you didn't buy these things. And they're just things. Because when the new bag come out, yours is old now. Now you're playing catch up. Got to pay the old one off. I got to get money for the new one. Let's stop living like that. Let's start living better. We really owe it to ourselves. We owe it to ourselves. Forget that 40 acres and a mule. Try to get $40 million in a mansion. I ain't gonna beat you in the head too much. I'm getting passionate about this because I'm on this road to financial freedom, and I'm going like 1,000 miles an hour, and I'm not stopping. And I'm gonna show you guys what I'm doing shortly. I want to motivate you the right way. I'm not just talking to hear myself talk. I'm talking because I'm serious and I'm passionate about building wealth to the conscious people who should be wealthy. Walk with me. I'm going to walk with you. This your boy BG with East Media. I'm signing out. Have a great day. Keep your mind on your finances and your family and make it happen. Peace.